it's a corruption scheme. First and foremost, it's another mechanism for Trump to get rich, for his political interests to get stronger. And I think that that's what's driving a lot of the animosity back in Connecticut and all across the country. Is not just it's going to cost jobs, it's not just going to limit investment, but it's also just going to sort of continue to fuel this disparity between the haves who can afford to bribe Trump and the have-nots who can't get a foot in the door. Both owner and consumer confidence is in the toilet. And I guess what really confuses my folks most is that it feels like if you've got access to billions of dollars, you can buy your way out of these tariffs. Tim Cook got one of the first big exemptions to the tariffs, and that can't be coincidental to the fact that he put $1 million in the pocket of Trump for his inauguration. So in Connecticut, a lot of small actors feel like, well, they're going to get screwed by these tariffs. Well, the big actors are going to find a way to get around the tariffs. And I think that word is out in the international community as well. Trump just comes back from this big Middle East trip in which he basically makes it plain to everybody that he can be bought. You can pay him off with a private jet or a big investment in his crypto companies, and you can get what you want. Now, in the case of these sort of oil, petro dictatorships, they're not necessarily looking for tariff relief as much as they're, looking for security concessions. But other countries are going to, get wise to this, and they're going to start doing business deals with Trump, and then in the back door say, "Hey, listen, can you talk to me about the tariffs?" So it's terrible for our economy, but